I'm Kate, welcome to my series Kate's Kitchen, where I'll be cooking up some delicious and simple dishes for you to make. Today I'm going to be making prawn and courgette pasta, which is a really simple but super tasty dish to make. So I'm going to start with the spaghetti. I've got a pot of boiling salty water over here, and I'm just going to go ahead and pop this in here. Make sure with dried spaghetti that you kind of pop it around the edges so it evenly cooks. And that's going to take about 8 to 10 minutes because you want it to have a bit of an al dente, which is a bit of a bite to it really when it's cooked. So whilst that's bubbling away, I'm going to start by cooking the courgettes in some olive oil on the pan. So you just need a good glug. I use 4 really big courgettes, but if you've got small ones, then use 5, that's fine. So my pasta's cooked, so I'm going to take it off the heat and drain it. But before I do that, I'm going to get a little cup, my teacup here, and reserve some of the water it's been cooking in, just to give the dish a bit of moisture. Now, a great trick with pasta is that if you finish cooking it before you've actually made your sauce, like me, you can put it back in the pan and actually just add a little bit of olive oil to it and just give it a coating so it doesn't stick together. So just keep an eye on your courgettes, keep turning them in the pan until they've all got a nice brown colour to them. So once you've started to brown off, like you can see here, I'm going to go ahead and put in 2 cloves of chopped garlic and 2 finely sliced red chillies. Give that a stir. So if you fancy giving this a try at home, then you'll find all the ingredients and all the measurements in the description box below. So once that's all mixed in, I'm going to grab my prawns. These are uncooked prawns, and pop them in until they are cooked. So they'll go nice and pink and juicy. So once these are turned pink, you can just take the mixture off the heat, and I'm going to add the juice of half a lemon to it as well. Just put it through my hands so we don't get any of those pips in there. So we're going to go back to our pasta that we've got earlier. So as you can see, it's nice and separated still. I'm just going to pop it in using some tongs now. So just mixing this pasta in, just make sure that it's coated in all those lovely flavours from the prawns and the courgette, the lemon, the garlic and the chilli. So if you think it looks a little bit dry, like I do a tiny bit with mine, I'm just going to get some of that water that I kept behind earlier and just pop some of it in. And then to that, I'm going to add like a good fistful of Parmesan cheese and let that melt in. Once you've done that, you want to take about the same, so a good fistful of parsley. If you want to, you could use dill, which tastes really good as well, but I really like the look and the taste of parsley, and just mix that in as well. Cool, so once that's all mixed in, I'm going to just grab a serving plate. I've just got a big plate here and pop it all on it. Then I'm just going to season it a little bit, so with some pepper and of course a little bit of salt. And I'm just going to sprinkle on a little bit more flat leaf parsley. If you want to, you can add a little bit more cheese, or you can just get people to put it on their own dish if you want to. So that's my courgette and prawn pasta. I love it because it only takes literally 20 minutes to make. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope to see you again on this channel for more recipes next time.